since you was a child. So you can't expect us to get out there and start hooping. These are hoops you don't want to buy. I only got this because it lights up. I got it from Toys R Us. It's real light and flimsy, and it's not a good hula hoop. It's good for learning tricks, but not to do hula hoops like off body hooping. Then these. This is a kid size hoop. You don't want these. They're good for hand tricks. They don't even feel even. One's heavier than the other. And they cross them and do all kind of hand tricks. And here's the same one. This one has like the beads inside of it, but it's one-sided, so when you hoop, it's lopsided. So you don't want these. Then I come to the weighted hoop, which sounds like a good idea when you're trying to lose weight, but it's very heavy and it hurts your side. So look at the difference. I had this one 5 months. I've already had this one 4 years. This one looks brand new because I never use it because it hurts. This one here, I use every day. And you could tell it needs to be retaped. I done knocked it all over the place. Now how do you pick your hoop? You want it about from your belly button down to the floor. So this one's a little bit above my belly button. My belly button's here, so it's about right here. I think this is 9.5 circumference, 39.5 circumference. So you want it to come about right here. When you first get your hoop, now with the hoop, all you're going to concentrate is on keeping it up. You burn your calories because it's going to fall to the floor and you're going to drop it and it's going to fly around the house. But that's how you're going to burn your calories. So, with that being said, what do you wear? I try to wear shorts to give the hoop some kind of skin contact and bare feet because you get to keep it from falling on the floor. You spin around a lot, and that keeps it from falling. That's like a savior. Oh wait a minute, my phone. So that's kind of keeps it from falling. So you're spinning around, keeps it from falling. Also, if you hooping and it starts to go down, sometimes you squinch down into it like that. It'll bring it back up and wiggle, 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 wiggle. That's what you need to loosen up your body because you're wiggling, wiggling, wiggling when you never wiggled before. So to start off, you want to take it against the small of your back, 1 foot in front, take the hoop, and you spin it. And your push points is going to be your stomach and your back. So when it goes around, your stomach is pushing it. When it's in the back, your back is pushing it. So it's back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. So take it and spin. Push in the front, you push it in the back. Just back and forth, back and forth. Then you can start going in a circle. That kind of helps it from falling on the floor. And it crunch down, kind of helps it from falling. If it starts to go down, crunching down sometimes help. Then take it down to the hip. Then you start playing with the inner space after you get that down. So you have this space here, so that allows you to do tricks. YouTube has plenty of hoop tricks to learn. So I try to learn a trick a month. So you can grab it up and then take it up and you swing it with your hand like this. That's called a halo. And the hoop is heavy above your hand. So I feel it all up in my arms and stuff, so it'll help tone that. As toning your core, because you're kind of pushing back and forth. So that's your hula hoop basics. And having those shoes on kind of gives me the freedom just to spin around with no traction from my sneakers or anything like that. Then next, after you've mastered that, you want to try it with music. lot of emails about the hoop, and the new thing with the hoop is not even doing it around your waist. They do a lot of around the off-body hooping, they call it. So they take it and they do weaves. This what's called a weave. Oh my goodness. Let me inspect some house damage, because man, I got markings all over the place with this hoop. Let me show you some house damage. Look at my ceiling. See the red marks? This hoop's been all over. At one point, I just wanted to take all my furniture and kick it outside because of all the marks from my hula hoop. I've cleared off my TV. I've knocked down frames and everything. But it's all in good fun. So, that's just some tips on how to do the hula hoop. Don't be scared of it. Try it. I would like for everybody, just try it. And this one here actually folds. It's collapsible. Some kind of way, I don't collapse it. You twist it, it goes into a figure 8, and then it folds over, and it's about this small. It came packaged that way. They even have the kind that that you take apart and you carry, called travel hoops, and then you snap them together. Then they have the lighted ones. Hula hoop it's like unlimited. It came so far. So, get a hoop. Join me.